All right, guys, what is going on? It is Josiah here. We are on November 6th of 2020. Want to reach out and basically cut this video. A lot of people are anxious. They're kind of freaked out with the election and everything else. So, I wanted to give my thoughts and just kind of walk you guys through what I totally see happening, if Donald Trump is removed from office. So, here's the very first thing, guys, that we have to realize is that there is an unprecedented amount of voter fraud that's happening, and it's happening in a lot of places, and it's very obvious. It's caught on camera, and there's a lot of people who are willing to talk about the voter fraud that's going on. So the very first thing that's going to happen is that this thing's going to go back to the courts. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but the fact of the matter is it is going to go to the courts. I don't know how to slice it for you either way. That's what's going to happen. Okay? So when it goes to the courts, what's going to happen is that the ballots are going to be challenged, and just so everybody is aware, every single of the millions of votes across the country that were casted without having an attorney and a poll watcher present, that's actually technically an illegal vote. That's the law. So probably what's going to happen is it's going to go to the Supreme Court. People are going to challenge it, and they're going to challenge every single one of those votes being illegal. They're probably going to win that case. So then it comes down to, what do you do if you're the Supreme Court? So the very first thing is, number one, the Supreme Court is going to say, well, there needs to be a legal recount. And in that case, with a legal recount, they're going to tally up all the ballots. They're going to take a look at them, and there's going to be proper representation that's at these that's watching basically the votes being counted. So that's one thing that could happen. Okay. The second thing, and because this election is so crazy and totally just next level, the second thing that's going to happen is there's a possible recount that could happen all across, multiple states, right? That's actually a possibility as well. If there's a revote, which would just be so crazy, but if there is, guys, who knows what's going to happen? Okay, so everybody, number one, chill out until we figure out what's going on in the courts. That's number one. Number two, second thing that's going to happen, okay? And I could see this happening too, but there's a possibility, guys, maybe Biden does steal the election. And here's the problem with that, is that there are millions and millions and millions of people like myself who, honest to God, just don't believe that this is a fair election. We don't actually believe that Biden would have rightfully won the election. We think that it's fraud. And guys, if that's the case, here's what's going to happen, okay? Number one, Trump's going to run for president in 2024. Number two, you're going to have over 70 million plus Americans who don't have faith in the process. They don't believe that Biden was elected. They believe that the Democrats are trying to steal this country. And so here's what's going to happen. All right, Trump is going to continue to have his rallies. There's going to be people like me that show up to these rallies, and we're happy to do it. That's a possibility. Okay, so Trump continues to have his rallies. There's still a huge, widely popular fan base, probably galvanized more than ever, because they're just pissed off at having the election stolen. And so we continue for the next 4 years to basically campaign, build, fight to make America great again. And we hang tight, 2022 rolls up, have a couple elections, see if we can take the House and Senate at that time with the galvanization of the United States of America, with the hope to make America great again. That could happen. And then the second thing is that in 2024, it's just going to be a landslide. That's honestly how I see this thing playing out. So I know a lot of you are like freaked out and you're kind of worried about what's going to happen in the election. Guys, I'm super chill. All right. Like, these are the scenarios that are going to play out. And I know that, it's going to be really hard to fight against 70 million Americans, plus over 70 million Americans. It's going to be really hard to get anything done. Especially when, the Democrats clearly tried to steal this thing outright. So that's my 2 cents. Share this video with anybody who's stressed out. Share this, with your patriot friends. If you found some value out of it, just get the word out, man. Other than that, I just hope everybody's having a great day. God bless the United States. And let's just keep putting one foot in front of the other. All right, thanks.